Hi, welcome to Victoria's Garden. For a new gardener and farmer, we always question ourselves, what do we miss out? Why plants in our farm or garden are not thriving or blooming? And why certain weeds seems to be taking over and most of the time are healthier than our plants? Maybe it's time to test your soil acidity. Plants cannot get the nutrients they need from soil that is too acidic, and some materials such as aluminium can be at toxic level in very acid soils. Soil pH is an indicator of soil acidity. A pH of 7 is defined as neutral. Values below 7 are acidic, and values above 7 are basic or alkaline. Small fluctuations in numbers indicate large changes in soil acidity. A soil with a pH of 5 is 10 times more acidic than a soil with a pH of 6, and 100 times more acidic than a soil with a pH of 7. Soil pH Guide gives a range of soil pH values recommended for many plant varieties. Soil pH can vary across sites and influenced by causes such as rainfall, existing minerals deposit, and the addition of soil conditioners. Most garden plants flourish at a pH between 6 and 7.5. The reason a pH between 6 and 7.5 is ideal for garden plants is that between 6 and 7.5, phosphorus in the soil is soluble, meaning that it's dissolved in water and taken up by plant's roots. Phosphorus is one of the 3 macronutrients all plants need. In the NPK ratios you can see on packaged fertilizers, phosphorus is in the center number and is responsible for helping the plants bloom and set fruit. Acidic soil with a pH level lower than 7, can be a problem if you intend to grow certain plants such as vegetables. It is important to check soil pH before making vegetable plots or planting fruit. Soil acidity prevents them from taking up nutrients from the soil. How to test soil pH? You can either ask a professional testing from a soil analysis service center in your area, which provides a full written report, or home testing. You can test your soil pH using a DIY kit widely available at farm shop or garden centers. These kits are fairly affordable and easy to use and give a good indication of soil pH. But for the best result, send a soil sample to a laboratory for detailed analysis. Again, a pH test measures soil acidity or alkalinity. A pH of 7 is considered neutral. An acid soil has a pH value below 7. Above 7, the soil is alkaline. pH level shows different impact to your plant, mineral, and other good living organism in the soil. A pH level of 3 to 5 is very acid soil. Most plants' nutrients, mainly calcium, potassium, magnesium, and copper, become more soluble under very acid conditions and are easily washed away. Most phosphates are locked up and unavailable to plants below pH of 5.1. Although some acid-tolerant plants can utilize aluminum phosphate. Acid sandy soil are often deficient in trace elements. Bacteria cannot rot organic matter below pH of 4.7, resulting in fewer nutrients being available to plants. You can add lime to raise the pH to above 5. The addition of lime can help break up acid clay soils. A pH level of 5.1 to 6 is acid soil and ideal for ericaceous lime-hating plants. You can add lime if you are growing other plants. A pH level of 6.1 to 7 is moderately acid soil. A pH 6.5 is the best general-purpose pH for gardens, allowing a wide range of plants to grow, except lime-hating plants. The availability of main nutrient is at its highest, and bacterial and earthworm activity is ideal at this pH. It is not usually needed to add anything to improve soil pH at this level. A pH of 7.1 to 8 is alkaline soil. Phosphorus availability decreases. Iron and manganese become less available, leading to a lime-induced chlorosis. Acidifying agents such as sulfur or iron sulfate can be added to reduce pH. Clay soils often require very large amounts of acidifying materials, and soils with a free chalk or lime are not usually treatable. If a soil test has showed that you have acidic soil in your garden, there are a couple of things you can do to start improving your soil and increases the pH. Soil acidity can be improved easily by liming the soil or adding basic material to neutralize the acid present. The most common used liming materials is agricultural limestone, the most economical and quite easy to manage source. Most plants can grow in slightly acidic soil, so the goal of liming is not to raise the pH to neutral, but to avoid crop problems related to excessive acidity. Remember, lime is added to increase soil pH, make it more alkaline, and acidifying material are added to decrease soil pH. As always been said, there is no substitute in proper maintenance and continuous learning and farming. Keep safe everyone. Happy farming!